guys, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2015 talking to Andy Powers, the man at Taylor Guitars. Andy, you guys revamped the entire 600 series, right?
Yes, we did. As we look forward towards the future of where great guitars are going to come from and the forests whose wood we're using, we think maple is that's an inevitable part of our future, because I know the condition of those forests and I know they're well managed, they're well harvested. So that's a material, that's a resource I can count on and know that I can use it and leave that forest in better shape than when I found it. So knowing that, I wanted to reapproach the 600 series and make that a more gratifying guitar, kind of as a first step towards that.
So you guys are sort of reevaluating your entire production plan. I mean, it's for the 600 series right now, but I'm guessing maybe you're testing it out for wider use later. But
yeah, and the practical thing I'm looking at here is, if I want to use more maple, well, I need to build more maple guitars. And to build more maple guitars, I need to make it a more broadly appealing wood choice. So,
and obviously it comes with its own set of tonal characteristics that people either like imagine or don't like, or have these prejudices just because it's got to be mahogany and maple top or whatever.
Yeah, and for me, what I've discovered as a builder is that maple hasn't necessarily been given a fair chance, because it's not fair to take a guitar that was designed for rosewood or for mahogany, simply take the rosewood or mahogany off and put maple in it and hope that it's going to sound great.
That's what I was going to ask.
That's not fair.
Are there things you've changed about the bracing and other interior details to help bring the tones that people expect from a maple guitar more in line with what they just want from an acoustic in general that might be from other woods?
That's exactly what I did. I approached the architecture inside the guitar first, because that's one of the most significant things I can work with. So for every one of the guitars within the 600 series line, from the small grand concerts all the way up to the grand orchestra, I changed the bracing and the thickness of the parts, those different elements, to maximize what that guitar could do. To maximize its sort of the richness, the volume, the overall musical expressiveness.
Now, how did that tend to manifest itself? Are the braces a little thicker, or?
Well, it varies a little by model, by the actual shape of the guitar. The most significant thing was actually in the back bracing. On all of these guitars, other than the grand orchestra, the back braces don't even go all the way to the sides of the guitar. It's working more like the back of an arch top or a mandolin in a way. You know, so I'm changing the way that the maple wants to move in the context of the back of the guitar.
So that's actually, is the goal, I'm definitely no engineer or luthier, but is the goal to try to get the back to resonate a little more than typically would instead of just the top?
You think of it as resonate differently. I want it to work a little more in harmony with the way the top of the guitar is working, because what I'm after is a very player reflective sort of sound. So if I play it bright, man, it's going to be bright. And it'll give you the sound that most people associate with maple. If I play it warmly, it's going to be really warm. So it's this real player reflective sort of thing. You know, the way you hold a pick, how you play it, that's what the instrument's going to sound like.
Nice. Now I'm looking around here, I'm like, oh, maybe there's one of those cutaway things that shows the interior of a guitar, but I'm not seeing any. Do you guys?
I don't have anything like that here.
Do you guys have any pictures online or anything, or it's just
Check it out at TaylorGuitars.com. We have a lot of information, and also in our Wood and Steel publication.
Sweet. Now, why don't we hear this a little bit more? I mean, you're such a great player, and we want to. Now we're going to take a look, just pan across this whole wall, because it's an entire series, like we said, that revamped it. Are there any special characteristics of this exact guitar that you've been playing that you want to point out to our audience?
In addition to the architecture of the guitars, I've used the ultra thin finish that we developed with our 800 series. We've got the parts of the guitar's body are put together with protein glue, real traditional based hot hide glue type adhesive, as well as this new hand rubbed stain for the back and sides. We developed it in order to continue using this ultra thin finish. Not to mention, the top on these guitars are roasted using what they call a torrefication process. So it's a relatively high temperature roasting to bring out a unique feel and a unique action in that piece of spruce. So there's a lot that went into these guitars.
How much does this one go for?
I think the street price is around $3,000.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to tell us about this, or should we just tell people to go online and check out the whole 600 series?
Absolutely. Go to taylorguitars.com for more information, and Premier Guitar, as always.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for watching. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com.